Hey guys, what's going on? My name's Ewan Swan, and in this episode, we're going to be talking about how you can position your brand on Instagram so that you can stand out from the rest of the crowd. Let's get started. Hey guys, welcome to the video. Like I said, my name is Ewan Swan. If you haven't been to my channel before, here on my channel, we're mainly focusing on Instagram and how to really grow your Instagram and position yourself as an authority within your niche, as well as grow your account, different methods to do that, and engage with your followers as well. There is going to be future content focusing more so on Facebook ads, as well as Shopify, and then eventually Amazon FBA. Right now, for the next month or so, I am going to still be focusing on Instagram, but the main subject of this video is going to be how to actually position yourself as a brand so that you can stick out from the rest of your competitors, so to speak, on Instagram as well. As you can see a lot nowadays, Instagram is very saturated with a lot of different niches. It's saturated, but that doesn't mean that you cannot compete within those niches. If you are a personal brand, for example, promoting different offers, or if you are a business in a particular kind of niche. So given that there are a multitude of different accounts within a specific niche, you need to really figure out how you can actually position yourself as a brand. And now that's really important. You have to actually create a brand for yourself, which is basically, if you're a personal brand, it's exactly who you are. It's your personality. If you're a business, and you know anything about branding in general, Nike is a very good example. So Nike represents sports, high intensity, and just do it. That's like their main logo. So really trying to position yourself out there differently from the rest of your competitors so that your customers or potential followers will follow you instead of following someone else. Now, a lot of this video does encapsulate a lot of what I've talked about in the past, so please go ahead and check out those videos if you haven't already. But what I really want to dive into this video is 4 different strategies that you can actually use in order to position yourself differently from everyone else in the crowd. Now, the first main strategy that I really want to talk about is distinguishing yourself differently from everyone else in the crowd. Now, what exactly does that mean? So say, for example, you have a socks niche account. I've used that example a lot in previous videos. Say your Instagram account name is Socks Galore. There are probably 100 different socks niche accounts out there. So you really need to figure out how you're going to actually position yourself differently from those socks accounts. So have a look through all the different socks accounts. I mean, you can do 25 to 50. You don't have to go through all 100, but see what they're doing, see what kind of content they're posting, first of all, and see what kind of strategy they're actually using to grow their accounts, engage with their followers, etc. So for this example, I'm going to say we're Socks Galore. We're going to mainly focus on high quality work socks, if you will. Work socks are just, for example, socks that you would wear to work. Sometimes you can get like bananas on them, for example, cactuses, like high quality ones from Calvin Klein or Polo, just stuff like that. So since we've decided to specifically target high quality work socks, that first of all puts us in a sub niche, which is even better than just generalizing ourselves as a general socks account. So if someone coming on Instagram really wants to find high quality work socks and they see our account, they see, okay, this person is specifically interested in work socks, so I'm going to go follow them. If they have a store or something like that that's selling high quality work socks, then we're going to go check them out. Now, essentially, what having a sub niche does is positions you as the go-to brand for work socks. So basically, that's just one example. There's different examples that I could give in different niches as well, but that's basically the best way to position yourself in the market. You don't want to be a general brand. A lot of brands out there are more so general brands, but that doesn't really work unless you have millions and millions of followers, and all of those followers are already engaging with you. So in order to really stick out from the crowd from the get-go, you really want to sub-niche down from the main niche that you're in excuse me, and then go for that sub niche, go for those followers who are interested in that sub niche. The second strategy that you really want to focus on is having a variation of different photos. Now, I've kind of talked about this in some of my past videos, but what you really want to try and do is have really high quality photos. First of all, make sure that you're posting these consistently, and you can do that automatically as well through the service that I've talked about in past videos called InstaZoom. But basically, make sure that those photos are variated in how they look, the kind of content they're promoting, for example. So if you're Socks Galore, again, you can have different kinds of socks that your store is selling, for example, or models wearing your socks, or different memes about your socks, just things like that. Once you actually start posting content that's very consistent and not different in its variation, then a lot of your followers will tend to get bored. And a lot of accounts actually do this sometimes. So another way to actually stick out from them is post content that's, again, high quality, but it's varied in the type of content that you have. You can also do videos, for example. So you can create a short video snippet of all the different socks that you sell on your online store, or just say, for example, a couple of your friends wearing the high quality work socks that you're selling, just running around having a good time, or a short snippet of someone at work using your socks, for example. Third strategy that I want to talk about is engaging with your followers. Now, I do have a full video about this specific strategy that I have posted as well. You can check out the link for that here. But I'm just going to summarize what I said in that video. So basically, what you want to do to engage with your followers are to have shout outs for your followers, where you're interacting with your followers and saying, hey, I will shout your page out if you like this photo that I'm posting, or comment on this photo as well. You can do giveaways in the same type of manner for that as well. If they like the photo that you posted or comment on it, then you'll do a giveaway. So a free pair of socks, for example, if you're going to do the socks niche. What you can do as well is go ahead and then DM different followers that show that they have high engagement with all of your content. They will really appreciate that. Maybe you can send them a free pair of socks as well if they go ahead and shout out your account name on their page as well. And just in general, really engaging with people who are leaving comments on your photos as well. That really shows that you actually care about them leaving comments. You really appreciate it. And then you'll tend to see a lot more people commenting as well if you actually reply to the comments. So that kind of summarizes how to engage with your followers on your account to separate yourself from the rest of the competition, because a lot of accounts don't really have a dedicated person to go ahead and actually reply to the different comments unless they're a bigger brand. So Nike, for example, if they're going to post a bunch of photos on their Instagram account, I guarantee you they have someone dedicated to managing that Instagram account, replying to all the different comments, replying to direct messages as well. But if you're a startup brand, you want to actually invest the time, so maybe an hour a day, for example, to go into your Instagram account, engage with your followers and whatnot, so that people coming to your Instagram account can see that you actually care about them, rather than the rest of the crowd who may or may not be willing to invest the time into actually engaging with their new followers. So the fourth and final strategy that I want to talk about is a variation of different offers to the followers that you have. Now, this kind of ties back into the second strategy where I'm talking about engaging with your followers. But just in general, to get your brand out there, specifically if you are a business page, you want to have a variation of different offers that you're promoting. So again, make sure you have high quality content. You don't want to be posting different offers for every single post that you have, or that's just too much. You know, once you see a bunch of different ads, it usually just turns you off, because you're like, oh, all this person cares about is getting money from me. They don't really want to engage with me. So make sure you have at least 3 to 4 or maybe 5 regular posts where you're just showing high quality photos of your socks, or different content where your friends are wearing your socks or something like that. And then go ahead and then post a high quality ad on your Instagram account for a specific offer that you're promoting. You can do a buy one, get one free offer, where if they decide to go ahead and buy your socks, they get a free one as well. You can do a giveaway, again, like I mentioned before, where if they comment on the ad that you post, then you'll give them a free pair of socks. Or you can say, hey, okay, if you go ahead and promote our page on your account page, then we can give you a 50% off coupon or something like that. There are different strategies to go about doing different offers. I will put a link to that up here again, just to really get you to understand that there's multiple different offers that you can use if you are a business brand on Instagram. You can use some of these strategies if you're a personal brand as well. It really just depends on the different kind of services that you want to offer or the kind of content that you want to promote on your Instagram account. But like I said, those are the 4 main strategies that I really like to use in order to really build my online presence on Instagram. If you go ahead and look at my personal account, which I'll just put up right here, basically I have different content on there. I'll have a couple of photos of the different YouTube videos that I'm putting out there. I'll have a couple of high quality photos of just me promoting different things in my life, different photos of where I'm at, different photos of me and my friends. So it's not just all of my YouTube videos, for example. There may be some days where I have multiple photos where I'm just basically promoting different videos. But then after that, I'll take a short break, post some regular photos of me, some of my friends, and different content, just things that really just aren't trying to be too forward and too pushy into people's faces. But then jump back to posting photos of links to my YouTube videos and things like that, just to remind people that I am posting YouTube videos, because that's something that I'm trying to get out there for my personal brand. So it's just something to keep in mind for personal brands as well. So guys, that pretty much covers it for this video. Thank you for watching. In the next video, I'm going to be talking about more so how to position yourself on Facebook. So think about it, you're on Instagram and you're trying to get over to Facebook as well. Instagram is actually owned by Facebook, so you definitely want to start thinking about how you can collaborate between the two, so to speak. So different Facebook ads as well. I'll begin to get into that. Not in the first video in Facebook, of course, but maybe a little bit later on. So more on that to come in the near future. But apart from that, guys, if you enjoyed the video, please like this video, leave a comment down below. I'll be answering every question or comment that you have there. Please subscribe if you enjoyed this content and hit that notification bell so you can get more quality content like this in the near future. But apart from that, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks. Bye.